Get ready, Days of Our Lives fans, because the next 2 weeks are packed with secrets, betrayals, and explosive confrontations that will shake Salem to its core. From a mysterious shooter targeting E.J. DiMera, to Chad's growing horror, and Sarah and Philip's unraveling web of lies, this is not the time to miss a single episode. Let's break down everything coming your way from March 24th to April 4th, with all the spoilers, analysis, and drama you need to know. One of the most explosive twists in Days of Our Lives is about to hit, and it's going to shake the DiMera family to its core. In a moment no one sees coming, E.J. DiMera is ambushed at the DiMera mansion. A mysterious shooter pulls the trigger, and within seconds, E.J. is on the floor, bleeding and unconscious. The attack is sudden, brutal, and deeply personal, and it leaves the entire household in a state of panic and chaos. It's Chad DiMera who finds E.J.'s body first, and the sight of his brother, lying lifeless in a pool of blood, will haunt him. E.J.'s life hangs in the balance. Emergency services rush him to the hospital, and though he survives, the damage is done, not just physically, but emotionally. Someone in Salem wanted E.J. dead, and now the hunt begins. This moment launches a massive whodunit storyline, with a long and dangerous list of suspects. At the top of the list? Kristen DiMera, whose rage has reached boiling point over the disappearance of Rachel Blake. She's made it clear that someone will pay, and E.J. is firmly in her crosshairs. Then there's Ava Vitale, whose history with the DiMeras is explosive, and her latest confrontation with E.J. is about to turn violent and intense. She has motive, opportunity, and a dangerous temper, the perfect storm for disaster. Even Kate Roberts is hiding something. She's been keeping secrets from Roman, acting suspiciously, and playing a dangerous game of her own. Could she have had a hand in this attack? As the investigation begins, tension builds, suspicion spreads, and no one is safe from scrutiny. The DiMera mansion, already a place of wealth and power, has now become a crime scene, and the quest for justice could rip the family apart. For Chad DiMera, the trauma of finding E.J. clinging to life is more than just a family emergency, it's a personal nightmare. The DiMera brothers have had their share of ups and downs, but nothing could prepare Chad for the horror of nearly losing E.J. to a violent attack. In the days that follow, Chad is plunged into crisis mode. He's determined to find out who did this, but the emotional weight of the moment is crushing. Guilt, fear, anger, it's all crashing down on him at once. And just as Chad is trying to navigate the fallout, he's also dealing with his growing relationship with Kat Green. Their bond is strengthening, but can he allow himself to be vulnerable with her while his family is under siege? Is there room for love in the midst of so much fear and suspicion? To make matters worse, the enemy could be someone close, someone Chad trusts. As the investigation deepens and more secrets come to light, Chad begins to wonder, who's telling the truth, and who's hiding behind a mask? The attack on E.J. is just the beginning, and for Chad, the road ahead will be paved with betrayal, danger, and a desperate need for answers. While bullets fly at the DiMera mansion, Sarah Kyriakis and Philip Kyriakis are in a different kind of danger, one that could destroy their lives from within: the threat of exposure. For weeks, they've been keeping secrets, big ones, and now, the walls are closing in. Sarah is walking on a razor's edge, desperate to keep Xander from discovering the truth. What truth? That she and Philip have been lying, not just to Xander, but to everyone around them. And at the heart of it all? A forged letter and stolen inheritance money that Xander rightfully believes is his. Meanwhile, Philip is sweating bullets of his own. Not only has he taken half of Xander's inheritance, but he's also entangled in a mess of deception and suspicion. Xander's no fool, he senses something is off, and he's digging deeper. Things escalate when Xander becomes convinced Philip is cheating, possibly with Stephanie Johnson. Fueled by jealousy and paranoia, Xander confronts Philip, but instead of getting answers, he finds more half-truths and lies. Enter Alex Kyriakis, who overhears whispers about Stephanie's supposed betrayal and is left reeling. As accusations fly and tensions explode, the truth about the forged letter finally surfaces, shaking the foundation of every relationship involved. Alex must decide. Expose Philip and destroy him, or join the cover-up and protect the family's secrets? Sarah and Philip's carefully constructed lies are crumbling fast. If Xander learns everything, the money, the lies, the manipulation, he won't just be angry. He'll be out for blood. Will he take revenge, or will he walk away from everyone who betrayed him? In the younger circle of Salem's chaos, Tate Black is facing a storm of his own making. It started with a slip, revealing Doug's secret to Julie Williams, but now, that moment of weakness is spiraling into disaster. Tate's #1 goal? Keep Holly Jonas in the dark. He knows if she finds out he was the reason Doug's secret got out, their relationship could be shattered. But in Salem, no secret stays hidden for long, and sure enough, Holly uncovers the truth. Her reaction is fury. She feels betrayed, not just because Tate broke a promise, but because he damaged lives in the process. Their once solid bond is now on the edge of collapse. As Holly tries to repair the damage with Doug and understand the fallout, Tate turns to someone else, Sophia Choi. What starts as seeking support might quickly turn into something more, especially as Tate and Sophia grow closer. A love triangle is brewing, and the emotional stakes are about to get messy. Tensions between Tate and Holly finally erupt. The confrontation is intense, raw, and painful. Accusations fly, emotions run high, and the future of their relationship hangs in the balance. Could this fight be the final straw? Are Tate and Holly heading for a heartbreaking breakup, one neither of them truly wants, but can't avoid? Amid all the chaos unfolding in Salem, a race against time is quietly, and desperately, unfolding. Steve Johnson is on a mission, one that could determine the fate of his closest friend, John Black. John has gone missing during a covert operation, and now there are fears that something has gone terribly wrong. Andrew Donovan, the man with answers, has been keeping secrets, withholding vital information from Steve, Marlena Evans, and everyone concerned. But when the pressure becomes too much, Andrew finally cracks, revealing a critical clue that could lead to John's whereabouts. With no time to waste, Steve and Marlena follow the trail, but what they find isn't hope. It's a grim revelation. The clues point to John being in serious danger, possibly beyond rescue. Marlena is forced to confront a devastating possibility, that the love of her life may not make it home. As she processes the news, viewers can expect heart-wrenching scenes, raw emotions, and the looming threat of a final goodbye. For Marlena, the thought of losing John is unthinkable, yet the evidence suggests she must prepare for the worst. Steve, ever the loyal friend, refuses to give up, but even he begins to sense that this search may not end with a joyful reunion, but rather a heartbreaking farewell. Will John Black, one of Salem's most enduring heroes, be found alive? Or are we watching the countdown to a tragedy that no one is ready for? While Steve and Marlena confront the possible loss of John, drama continues to escalate back in Salem, where relationships are teetering on the edge of collapse, and trust is in short supply. Leo Stark and Javi Hernandez are growing closer, sharing romantic moments and a cozy dinner that hints at deeper feelings. But not everyone is cheering them on. Gabby Hernandez, ever protective of her family, sees Leo for what he is, a schemer, manipulator, and emotional powder keg just waiting to explode. Gabby warns Javi. Leo is bad news, and getting involved with him could lead to disaster. But Javi is smitten and unwilling to listen, believing he can handle Leo, or maybe even change him. Will love blind Javi to the warning signs? Or will Gabby's fears be proven right? Meanwhile, J.J. Devereaux is applying serious pressure on Melinda Trask, as the investigation into the stolen necklace heats up. Melinda, known for her tight-lipped demeanor, is being forced to answer tough questions, and she might not have the airtight defense she's hoping for. Could JJ's pursuit uncover more than just a theft, perhaps a larger scheme at play? And then there's Julie Williams, pushing Doug Williams to come clean about the secrets of his past. Julie believes in honesty, but Doug fears that the truth might shatter what they've built together. As Doug wrestles with guilt and shame, Julie's patience is running out. Forgiveness? That's not guaranteed. Their bond, once rock solid, now stands on shaky ground, and it might never be the same again. From high-stakes searches to relationships crumbling, Salem is on edge. As secrets are exposed and betrayals come to light, every character must make choices, and some will pay a heavy price. Will Marlena say goodbye to John forever? Will Gabby stop Javi before it's too late? And how many more secrets can Salem withstand before everything comes crashing down? As Salem descends into secrets, lies, and heartbreak, one question looms large. Who shot E.J. DiMera? The suspect list grows by the day, and the mystery deepens as more motives are revealed. This storyline will take center stage in early April, and it's going to leave fans guessing. From family betrayals to life-threatening mysteries, Days of Our Lives is delivering drama at every turn. Will E.J. get justice? Will Sarah and Philip's lies destroy them? Will John Black ever return home? And who will pay the price when truths are finally revealed? One thing's certain, the next 2 weeks will be unforgettable. Don't miss a moment of the action, the twists, and the heartbreak. Stay tuned, subscribe, and follow for more updates on the latest from Salem.